this part, what is that? So this line, whatever is discussed. So I told already in the last class, in the discussion, before in the last class discussion, I made it clear. This part is known as what? This part is known as what? This area. This area is known as what? Function heading. What is that area known as? Function heading. Function heading. And this part is known as what? Below one is called what? Function body. And writing doc string is optional or mandatory? Writing doc string is optional or mandatory? Optional. Now we are entering into the, even one program also discussed. Even we discussed one program also. What is that program here, dear students? Just follow me. I already discussed one program with you. Today we are entering into the biggest discussion in the classroom. So function example 1.5. So this is a program we discussed. So I will freshly go for it once again. This is a sum of two numbers. AB is called formal parameters. I am inside of the function definition, something like this. Now I'll go for freshly one program. And approaches I want to show you, whether Java approach or Python approach, all of them are going to be common. Concept is same, but syntaxes are different. Dear students, let us go to the continuation part. Open your notes, all of you. Write a Python program. Come on, open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will multiply, which will multiply, which will multiply, which will multiply, which will multiply two numerical values, which will multiply two numerical values, which will multiply two numerical values, which will multiply two numerical values. Yes. So all of you go for, today we are entering into the different approaches. Let's move forward to the different approaches. Students, if any problem, you add the word using functions. You say using functions. Add that word. Write a Python program which will multiply two numbers using functions, because adding of multiplying two numbers is a common requirement for many people. So many people want to do this logic. So how to do it, sir? Now I am going to take students. Please look at ma. Now I am going to talk about approaches here. Look at that approaches, because I will explain, because some of my Java students are also there here. In the Java approaches, Python approaches, try to see them by sitting in the cool place, and you will see that learning any language is dead easy. Learning language is not a difficult, but we need to get the efficiency in that. Some areas it will be common, but some areas are totally different. Whichever areas are common, we feel more happy for it. And both the languages having the same meaning, but what is happening? Syntaxes are different. Okay, right. Now look at that. Approach number one. Totally 4 approaches are there, dear students. Totally how many approaches are there? 4 approaches are there to define a function for one problem. Totally 4 approaches are there. Let us say I will write a question here. Question number 1. What is that? Multiplication of, see the question number 1. Multiplication of two numbers. Multiplication of two numbers. Using functions. Multiplication of two numbers using functions. Dear students, look at that. There, approach number 1, I am talking about it, because these are the very, very famous approaches. You should remember it, because I don't want to boast about it. We are going to teach more depth of the subject in every moment. You need to enjoy that part. Approach number 1, approach number 2, approach number 2, approach number 3, approach number 2, approach number 3. I will go for this discussion. All the approaches will give you the same solution. whichever approach we are familiar, you can follow that. I can make you to learn only one approach because I don't want to go for it. Because I want to make you as a wonderful student in the Python programming which you are attending my class. Java, Java wonderful. Python, Python wonderful. Whichever topic you attend, whichever course you are attending of mine, I want to be an excellent candidate in that particular course. Okay, so let's move to the approach number one. What are the points of approach number one we are going to take? Very simple. Last class I already made it clear. What is that clarity? Any function you people takes, how many operations takes place? Carefully think and then tell me. Any function you take, any how many operations it takes place inside of it, or how many operations will takes place? Think carefully, ma Jaychandar. Three operations will takes place. Very good. Vedant Joshi. Yes, ma. Rai, Rai, R-A-Y. Narasimha Rao. Atulya. Very good. Uh, Shivakumar. Three are there. What is the first one, ma? First one. Taking input. Omkar, you are going wrong these days, sir. Taking input, processing, output. Omkar, you need to read the notes, ma. So from the last 2 days onwards, you are going wrong. So taking input, next is called process. Type all of you one line only. Don't type different lines. Taking input, Omkar, are you correcting by yourself? Taking input, comma, processing, and next is called what? Output. Shivakumar, very good. Very good. Yes, ma. Chaitra, very good, ma. Chaitra. Right. Yes. Rashmi Ranjan, very good, ma. All of you are super. Right. Taking input now. So, how the input is taken here? That is a main point, ma. How the input is taking. Taking input. See, no, don't get tension in this. Taking input. First of all, taking input. In approach one, how the input is taking. In approach two, where are we processing? In approach one, where are we giving the result? Where are we giving the result? So next is called what? Result. That is nothing but output. How we are giving the output? This is called output. This is called output. Yes. Now, please check by yourself. This is called what we are going to talk about it. How the processing will be, where the processing will be, how the output will be. All these things I am talking about it. How the processing will be, all these things will be talking here. All the things will be talking here. Very easy, ma. Now, this part I want to tell you in this case. This is what we are understanding in today. So, in all the places, how this done, this is called efficiency in the functions. This is called efficiency in the functions. Efficiency part this is called. In approach 2 also how this is done. This is called what? Making our subject as most famous. Making our subject as most powerful. Programmatically you can do anything. Right? Let's start. So any type of approach you are writing, the major factors you are taking what? Taking input, processing the input, and then giving the result to how we are giving the result. That is what we are understanding. Right. Fine, ma. Let us coming to the point here. Very simple. Let's coming to this discussion. Now I'm writing approach number one operation. I'm writing approach one dot py. Approach one dot py. Approach one dot py. How it is done? Now function I will define. Function I will define. So it is called my main program. It is called my main program. What is my main program? MUL of 10 comma 20 I am passing. 10 comma 20. 10 comma 20. MUL of 10 comma 20. Right. Don't think that MUL is looking different color. Don't worry about it. No problem at all. MUL of 10 comma 20. So MUL is called what? My function name. My function name. It is called a function call. Happy function call. Every function call compulsory require what? Every function call compulsory require what? Excellent. Function definition. Super. Ashish. Srusti. Very good, ma. Sanchit. Venkatesh. Super. Right. Shubham Mohanty. Right. Let us look at that. Now I will define. Let us save it once, ma. Let us save it once. Let me save it once. Nice. Coming to the command prompt once, all of you. Coming to the command prompt. Here I am going to take command prompt G colon KVR Python 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Then there it is called functions. Please let us look into that functions. There I am saying py approach 1.py approach 1.py. Now you are going to get error. MUL name MUL is not defined. So for every function call compulsory definition is required. Now I am going to the definition here. Now I am going to the definition here. How the definition will be like this. Def. Now function definition I am starting. What is the definition here? See, I am taking input from where? Taking input from where? All of you should observe it. This 1020 is called input or not? All of you. Do you understand? This MUL of 1020. The input is passing from where? Input is passing from where? Function call. Input is passing from function call. Let us go visit back to that. Now I am taking in approach 1, input is taking from where? Function call. Input is taking from where? Function call. I will just fill it up and I will come to my program. Input is taking from function call. Come on to this def MUL. What is the function name? MUL. How many values are coming? Yes, everybody. How many values are coming? 2 values are coming. How many formal parameters required? How many formal parameters required? 2 formal parameters required. 2 formal parameters required. I am taking A comma B. A comma B I am taking. A comma B I am taking. Colon. A comma B I am taking. Colon. Next what I will do? Done. Next done. Indentation symbol. Now I need to do the logic. How do you do? Multiply. A into B is equal to C is equal to I am doing. C is equal to. I am doing what? C is equal to. C is called what? C is called which variable? Local variable. This is called processing. This is called processing. We can call it as a processing. Where are you processing? Where are you processing? Inside the body. Inside the body. Processing of your logic is done inside the body. Everybody must understand. Processing will be done inside of what? Function body. Go to back and then fill up. Processing will be there in where? Function body. Function body. Function body. Because this identification is very, very important. Yes. Now I am going to give you what? Giving the result back. How do you give the result back? Return of what? C. Return of C. Giving the result back. Once you say return, where it is coming? Once you say return, it is coming, getting the result. Getting the result in where? Getting the result in where? So, once it is done, what is happening here? What is happening now? So, coming to this, from this place, result is coming. What happens? The result is coming. 1 minute, ma. So here, okay. Coming to this point, the result return C, the result is coming to where? Result is coming to this place. So the result is coming to this place. Where? Return C. It is coming and placing into the main program. So I will write here. If you understand, my dear students, I am writing. What is that? Result. Result 1. I am saying that. Result 1. So input is collecting from function call. Input is coming from function call, processing the result inside the body, returning the value back. That is nothing but I am writing, returning the value, returning the value to the function call, to the function call, returning the value to the function call. So to the main program you are returning. So input is taking from function call and the result stored in result stored in the another variable here. How the process will be? Let's take the flow. 10 is stored in A, 10 to 20 is stored in B, 10 stored in B, and then it is processed inside and returns the result to the main program where I am storing into the result variable. So input is taking, wherever you are taking input, returns result stored in variable in the function call place. In the function call place, that is in the main program only, we are going to store it. In the function place only, we are going to store it. I hope you people are understanding my discussion. So function call and function result stored in the same place. Are you able to understand? Go to this approach number 1. Where is the result we are getting? Where is the result we are getting? Function call. Function call. Function call is nothing but which is an outside of function call is nothing but which is an outside of your program. Yes, ma, Omkar, correct. So function processing is done in connection with this number 3. If I talk, input is coming from where? Function call. That is an outside place it is coming. Outside. From outside input is coming. Right. Processing will be done inside and the return the result to outside. Outside means function call. Are you understanding these points? Function call means what? It is an outside component. Outside component. This is nothing but what? Inside component. This is inside component. And this function call is nothing but what? Outside component. Are you understanding this outside and inside? Dear students, are you understanding this outside and inside? Yes. Outside component is nothing but from function call. Inside is nothing but our function body. Function call is nothing but it is like an outside component only. Yes, we got it. Is this program is clear for all of you? Is this program is clear for all of you, dear students? Yes. Let's move to the, this is called approach number 1. This is called approach number 1. Let's execute. Let's execute now. Let's say, so I will print this result, ma. I will print this result. Print of MUL is equal to dot format of result 1. Execute this program now. 5 and then result approach 1. I got MUL is equal to 200. MUL is equal to 200. If I run my program again and again, many times same result is coming. So can I read the data from the keyboard? Can I read the data from the keyboard? Suppose if I want to get the result, what should I do, guys? Please look at result 2. Look at that. Result 2 is equal to MUL of 12,34. I need to say something like this. Of 50. I need to say. Now I will go for what? Again I will print the result. This is called result 2. Execute this code. Now see that now I got the result called 408. This is called static data is taken. Fixed data is taken. I want to pass the data dynamically. So shall I take the data dynamically? Yes. That time you need not write 2 to 3 times or something else. So it is more than enough if I take. Let's look at that. Accept the values. Or how do I accept the values? X is equal to float off. Input off. Enter first value. Excellent. First value, because this is a very crucial concept which we have to understand. Once we understand this, you can do any way. This is a critical concept in the beginning, right? Enter second value, y. Now that you pass it. Other things you just remove, you remove. So what I will pass in place of that, please? X comma y. Right? X comma y. Done. MUL of X comma y. Then it will go to where? How this is going? X comma y result into where? Result 1 and print the result 1. Okay. Now let us execute this logic. Let's follow approach number 1. Nasir, what is that? Change AB. Why to change AB? Mr. Nasir, why should I change AB, ma? Second and y 2 and 3. So you'll get the happily the result called 6. Nasir, why should I change the values AB? Getting or not, I don't know. So enter the values 1.2, and then 1.3, 1.4, you got the result. You got the result, 1.68. Next is called what? 34.56 and a 12.34. I got the result like this, right? So next is called what? 3 and 4. I got the result. You say 3 and then you follow 1.2. You got the result like this. Perfect. Go to that. And please look at that. Here, this AB is completely different from this XY. Happily, I can take even X also, even A also. I can take even B also, even B also. This AB is different. This AB is different. Because these ABs are called what? These ABs are called what? Formal parameters. It is nothing but in your home, AB are there. In other home also, AB are there. No problem at all. No problem at all. So here I can take even C also, no problem. This variable C is different from this variable because the C is called what? Local variable. This is called some other kind of variable. I will tell you the meaning of it. Okay. Let us happily run this example. Happily run this example. Once again, you run it. Happily, you can get the same data. So enter the value 12 and next is called 2. What is this? X. Where is that X, ma? Okay. I will pass what? A comma B. Yes, ma. A comma B. Now do that. 2 and then 4. I got the 8. And 1.2 and then 4.5. Happy. And next is called 3 and 4.5. Happy. Sorry. Execute. Yes, yes, ma. 1 minute. Execute the program. Execute the program. 2.3 and then 4. I got the answer. Execute the program. I will get 34 and then 5.2. I got the answer like this. Dear students, am I clear about this? Yes, all of you. Is it clear? Is the first approach? Can I have these variables like this? And can I have the variables like this? Yes. It is not necessary to match with these variables with these variables. I can take anything, no problem at all. This is called approach number 1. Tell me, approach number 1, what are you doing? Passing the input from where? Passing the input from where? Come on. Outside, that is from function call. Function call means outside component. Where are you processing? Where are you processing? Inside. Are you printing the result inside or giving out? Are you printing the result inside of the function or giving out? Giving out. Out means what? Function call only. Function call only. Happy? Are you understanding this component? Yes, ma. Are you understanding this component? Yes, perfectly. We followed perfectly. Yes. Let's move forward to the next example. Next example I want to enter. This is called approach number 1. Approach number 1. See, function taking input, function call outside. Now process, function body. Now a result, function call. If I do approach number 2 now, it will be more clear for you. It will be super clear for you. When I come to approach number 2 now, it will be more perfect clear for you. Let me complete this. You will get extraordinary clarity when I complete approach number 2. Let me do the same example. Let me do the same example with approach number 2. Happy. Let me go to the next one. Others, Python. Others, Python. Happy. Now what is this next? Approach number 2.py. Approach number 2.py. What is this now? Same program. What is this program now? Program for multiplication of two numbers. Happy. See, what I am doing is main program you see. Main program you see. Main program this is called. Main program means I am writing extremely left side of your page. I am just saying MUL. I am just saying MUL. MUL. Tell me, are you passing any value from function call? Yes, ma. Be active. This is called a function call. This is called a function call. This is called a function call. Are we passing any value from function call? No. Here you see, ma, no. This is a second approach, approach number 2. Are we passing any value from function call? No, sir. But function require the input or not? Then, sir, how to take it, sir? See, ma, definition, def, MUL. Since we are not passing any values, I am not taking any parameters here. Since I am not passing any value, no parameters I am passing. No parameters I am passing. colon. Here I will take the values. Inside the body, I will take the input. A is equal to 23. B is equal to 2. B is equal to 2. We are not taking the input from function call. We are not taking the input from function call. But where are we taking the input? Taking input inside the function body. This is a specialty. Taking the input. Taking the input. From inside, I am taking the input, ma. In the body, I am taking the input. Compulsory to do any operation, you require an input. Input I can take in two ways. Input I can write in two ways. One is from outside we can take, one more is inside we can take it. Since I did not pass the parameters, you should not write any here. No values are coming, no formal parameters are supposed to be taken. Right? So please, Omkar, try to follow. No values are passing from function call. You cannot write any formal parameters. I should write like this. Come on to the point. Next I will do what? Process. Process. C is equal to what? A star B. A star B. What is this is called? What is this is called? What is this? Process. Where I am processing? Where I am processing? Inside only I am processing. Where I am processing? Inside only. In the body only. Where I am taking? Where I am taking input? Where I am taking input? I am taking the input inside of the program only. Where I am processing? Inside of the program only. I will print the result here only. Print MUL is equal to dot format of C. I am printing the result here only. That is nothing but what? Printing the result. Printing the result inside only. Printing the result inside only. Not having no written statement. We are not writing. We are not writing. We are not writing. What? Written statement. Yes, ma. Yes, exactly. Atulya. Yes. We are taking the input inside the program only. We are processing inside only. We are printing the result inside only. Everything is inside only. This is called approach number 2. Approach number 2. Just you are calling my function. My function will do everything for you. It will ask you the input. It will do process. It will print also. Simple, ma'am. I am asking, will you do by yourself? You are saying, okay, sorry, I will do by myself, you are saying. That means you only need to pass the input. You only need to receive the result. What I will do? Only processing I am doing. Now, next approach, what I am asking, will you do by yourself everything? You are saying, no, sir, I cannot do anything. That's why I'm saying myself, I am taking input. Myself, I am processing. Myself only printing for you. Just you call my function name. Are you understanding or not? No written statement. No written statement means what? I am printing the result in the inside itself. Is it clear? All of you. This is called a second approach. Printing the result inside only. We are not returning. We are not writing written statement. We are not writing written statement. So if you go back to the approaches, where are we taking in? Where are we taking input? Yes, please. Where are we taking input? Function body. Function body. Next is called what? Function body. Next, what are you doing? Processing will be there in where? Function body. Function body. Where are we doing the reading? Where are you printing the result? In the function body. In the function body. We are doing everything inside the function body. This is called approach number 2. Any one of the approach you can follow. Any one of the approach you can follow. Both the approaches you can follow. Let's save this code. Let us save this code. How to convert into dynamic, I will explain. Yes, Omkar, correct. Correct. Everything. At the end of it, you need to have the conclusion that you habituate from my side. Now, let us save this code. Approach number 2, guys. Let us save this now. Approach number 2, asking. See, the result is coming. If I write again and again, it is giving the same result. Instead of that, if you follow me, can I give you dynamic input here? Dynamic, can I write dynamism? Float of, input of, enter. Enter first value. Enter first value. Yes, first value. Next I am taking what? enter second value. Same thing I'm writing here also. Taking here, same thing I'm writing. Second value. Okay, already you are understanding. Say A star B, A star B. If you want, I can write here. A star B. Multiplication I am doing like this. This is called what? Here, taking input. Taking what? Input. Let's save this. Let's see. Now asking. Enter the first value, 3. Enter the second value, 4. Again you run it, 1.2 and 2.3. 2.3. I got the result. Dear students, are you okay with this? Are you understanding what I am talking? Yes. So we are taking the input, we are processing the input, and we are getting the result inside. All of them are doing inside only. This is called approach number 2. Is it clear or not clear? Is it clear or not clear? Fine. Fine. This is approach number 1. What we did, we got the values from where? Function call. Function call. I got the result from function call. Yes. What ma Ashish? Enter second value. What is that second value? What is, okay, this one. Okay, okay. Message you are asking. Okay, fine ma. Enter second value. Okay. Corrected ma. Corrected. Okay, nice. So 23 and then second value. I got the result like this. Result we got it, only message I did not see that. So shall I? This is approach number 2. Whichever approach you are familiar, we can go for that type of approach. I hope approach 1 is clear, approach 2 is clear, I think so. Dear students, is this number of approaches are clear? First approach and second approach. It's cool. It's very, very cool. Right. Very, very cool. Now, let us go to the approach number 3. Approach number 3. What is approach number 3? Try to apply your intelligence on approach number 1 and approach number 3. You will get the very good clarity now. Approach number 1 and approach number 3 clarity you try to apply. Try to apply. Here, what are we doing? Apply. Apply. Coming to the point of it. Come on, quickly. Approach number 3. Approach number 3. Venkatesh, all are from outside. All are from outside possible, huh? So taking input from function call. Taking input from function call. Observe ma function definition is compulsory here. Taking input from function call. That is nothing but outside. Outside. Taking input from outside. Next processing is where? Function body. Function body. That is nothing but inside. And the next is called what? I'm waiting for it. What should I do? Outside. Next, what should I do? Function body. Excellent. Function body. I don't want to return the result. Function body, which is nothing but what? Inside. Inside, I want to go for it.
Recording in progress.
Take the values outside. I want to take the values. I want to take the values outside. But I will do everything inside. Here, outside, inside, and outside. Here, what? I am taking the value from outside. Okay, function call you take. But do the processing inside only. You do it and then what? This part. Yes, ma'am. Shall we do this approach number 3? First of all, are you understanding this approach number 3? Just only crossing. This is crossing only. From these 2 possibilities, I am preparing 3rd possibility. What is there? Very, very simple. Let us start the program for that. Let us start the program. New program I will start. Others. Then now I am saying here Python. What is this now? Approach number. Approach 3 dot py. Approach 3 dot py. Yes. Def. Directly I am writing mul a comma b. A comma b. Taking values from where? Outside. Dear students, already you know main program. You are writing main program. What are you writing there? Mul of 10 comma 20 you are passing. 10 comma 20 you are passing. 10 comma 20 stored in this place. And say what? A star b. A star b. Now you print the result. We are processing. Here we are doing what? Process. and then display the result. Print of mul is equal to dot format of c, that is nothing but what? Display the result. Where? Inside only. Only values are coming from outside. This is known as what? Function call. Values are going from outside. 10, 20 stored in AB, 10 into 20 C. I am printing inside only. Are you getting my point? Shubhashree. Already that example is over, ma. Here you see. Shubhashree, written C is over. See, I'm talking about different patterns. If we get a confusion, you are out. We are out. See, I'm trying to tell you the different ways and means. If you are not having that much intelligence, you stick up to one only. You stick up to two only. Right, but I'm going
Dear
to
students,
give you most intelligence in the class.
good morning to all of you.
Okay, approach
Am
number
I audible?
3. What is that? Taking the input from function call.
Am I
we are
audible?
doing the processing inside the body.
Yeah.
Inside the body. We are printing the result inside
yesterday
only.
we did not
Everything
match.
is done inside
We
only.
did not match.
Processing.
So even I felt very much inconvenient because I did not speak to you.
Let's save this example.
I did not speak to you.
Save this example. Approach number 3. Super example this is. 5.
Yeah.
Approach number 3.
So please try to listen more carefully.
Again and again, same result is coming.
Am I audible for all of you?
Shubhashree, is
Am I audible for all of you?
Shubhashree, is it clear? You are asking me to write
yes,
written C.
So please